Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez and I am featuring again one of those treat boxes. As I mentioned in my past videos, I am working for a craft fair, and so I wanted to make some treat holders, and so this time I'm going to be using the painted Autumn Design Series paper, and here's the chocolate that I'm going to be using for this project. One second here. And so these are the candies that I'm going to be putting on this little box, and I am also featuring this pink pumpkin, which I am in love because it really works for fall, but it also has these little faces, and so you could actually use those also for Halloween. Not the case for this one, but that's another good set that you can use for both. The other thing that I'm using is this pattern pumpkin stemlets, and I am in love with how these die cuts work. I just love them. I feel like they look really cute, and so you'll see it in a second what I have. But you can tell at least I have one of these in gold, and you can see it. I mean, is that not gorgeous? So anyhow, this is what I'm going to be doing for right now. So again, and as usual, those come as a bundle. So if you purchase both together, you're going to get 10% discount of both of these items. So check those out. So the measurements for this one is 8.5 by 2. And this guy is 1.5 by 7. Now I'm gonna be scoring. I didn't pre-score because I wanted you to show how I came up with this, and so I hope you can see it here. But I'm gonna be putting the 8.5 in this area. I think they said flush to that area. I don't know. That's a new word for me. But anyhow, I know that I want to have like a 1 inch. I want a 1 inch of width. And so what I did is I said, okay, so this is 8.5, it goes to 7.5, so I have half of that for both of the sides of this box. So I figure half of these is of 7.5 is 3 3/4, and since I won 1 inch width, so I did it at 4 3/4, and that's the reason what I wanted to show you. So if you are coming up with your own length or width, you can always modify those measurements. That's the whole reason what I wanted to do this with you guys. Now this is going to be a belly band, and so what I figure is it is going to be, my box is going to be like so. So it is 2, 1, 2, and 1, so it's 6. So I give me 1 more inch so that I can wrap it. And so for that, I'm gonna be doing 1 inch because I want it to line up on this side. I wanted to glue it on that side, so I'm gonna be doing 1, 2, and then 2 inches. So this is gonna be now 4, and then 5, and that should be it. Okay, because this is going to be my 1 inch that I want to be folding. Hope that makes sense, guys. If not, let me know. Usually that's the only reason why I usually don't do boxes on video, because I feel like sometimes it is hard for me to explain. So anyway, the next thing is using this punch from Stampin' Up. This is one of those that have they make the tags, so these are perfect, and those are 2 inches. That's the whole reason why I did 2 inches on this one. So I'm just gonna go all the way to the back here, and I'm gonna punch. And the same thing with this one. I'm going to go back again all the way to the back. Is it? Yeah. And I'm going to be punching. So this is all trash. So I'm going to take my trash out. And so I'm going to be folding where I did for my belly band, and see what I mean. So this is how it's gonna go. So for this section, I'm gonna be adding adhesive on this part, and I try to use fast fuse always because this is the strong sticky, strong glue. You can use something else, and then I'm also going to be putting something here in the very end, just to make sure it does fall. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be lining up this one like so, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And where's my bone folder? Just gonna make sure I rub it to make sure it does glue pretty well. And so that's how I'm going to be doing this. And then on this one I'm going to be just make sure I have those, and this will go here. So the other thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side, and this one is just to grab the bag or the belly band, so it really makes a nice and so now I'm going to be putting this one like so. I'm going to be careful so that I have the same what do you say, distance between one or another. You see that? So it kind of looks like so. So I have the same distance. And to be honest, I think I probably would like to do, like, if you don't probably want it a little bit more to the bottom, like so. And on this one too. Okay, so I think I like it that way. So now that I know what I want, and again, I'm just trying to make sure I have the same. So here's a little treat bag, if you will. So now I'm going to be taking my chocolate and I'm going to be putting those things here. And here we go. So now I have my little treat box like so. Do you see that? Now I've said that but anyway, I never said which color is this one. This is pumpkin pie, which is one of the colors that kind of coordinates with this. And also I'm going to be taking this green, which is the lemon lime twist, and I'm going to be putting that color here. And so I'm going to be pretty much putting a little bit of that, and I'm going to be getting this, and I'm going to be putting in the center. And just going through the same loop. And you know what? Now that I think about this, it has to be kind of like, oh, there we go. I just want to make sure that it has the same thing. So there we go. There we go. It looks nicer now. Okay, what do you think, huh? Do you like that? I probably will cut a little bit later on, but I'm just going to leave it right now that way. Now, as far as decorating my little treat box, I'm going to need a piece of vanilla, and I'm going to be using Tango Tango and pumpkin pie. So with my Tango Tango, I'm going to be stamping here, and I'm also going to be using the early espresso. So I'm going to be coloring this section, and I'm going to be stamping here. Okay, there we go. Then I'm going to be doing the same thing, but now with the what is this color? Again, I keep forgetting my colors. Pumpkin pie. And the same thing, I'm just inking, and then I'm going to be coloring its little tail. And I'm going to be stamping. Alright. So now I do have the coordinating dies, which makes this really simple and cute. And where is the one die? Just so you can see this. So using my Big Shot, I'm going to be cutting out this little guys, okay? So I have that one, and this one coordinates with this one. Okay? So I've already done that part so that I don't waste more time, because I figured the scoring was going to take a little bit longer than what I wanted. So I already have everything cut. The other pieces that I die cut, so here is 1 and 2. The other pieces is I used one of those gold glimmer paper, and I'm also using one of those this other die cut. See that? Is that not gorgeous? I mean, I feel like they look really cool if I put them together. And then I'm gonna be putting this guy here. So let's just figure out how I'm gonna be putting those. So I figure that I'm gonna be putting these ones first. So for those, I'm gonna be putting my, you guess it, I'm gonna be using my, what is this called? Fine tip glue pen. And these are really quick and easy. I figure you can be making them for the office, you know, during this fall season. Let me just make sure I know. This one will go this way. So I'm going to be putting this guy here. Ooh, this looks gorgeous. And you know what? For this one, I probably will not even glue the whole thing. I'm going to just put glue dots on that. So let me just close my... I probably will be using glue dots for this one. Where are the glue dots? Here. Here it is. So, oh. Okay, so I guess I'm going to be using another one here. Because I wanted to have a little more of a flow. And the same for this. Okay. Alrighty. And then I'm going to be gluing this guy. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to be putting dimensionals. You guessed it. Okay, so I have this one that I already... oh, I already cut some of these. So let's just take the backings. And voila. Don't you love it? I probably will also add something else, like a thank you or something, you know. There is there is a saying from a stamp set that said gather together and give thanks. And this one comes from the Harvest, what is this called? The Harvest, Painted Harvest, I believe. This one. So I'll probably, let's see. No, you know what? No, I won't put anything else because it's too much already. And at the end of the day, it's just a treat holder. So this is how I'm going to be putting them on my craft fair. Do you like it? I feel like they look really cute. So anyway, this is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed and make so many of these little guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, by the way, I do have a Facebook live every Thursday at 7 p.m. And usually I have it on my Facebook group. However, I've noticed that if we share it, no one else can see it unless you're part of the group. So I'm going to be changing it to the Facebook page, at least for the next couple of weeks, and see how that goes. So for the month of October, it's going to be on my Facebook page, not the Facebook book. And also, as I've been saying in the past, you could join my mailing list and you'll get the tutorials to make these cards. Those are the ones that are being featured on my mailing list. So if you subscribe to my mailing list, all the information is going to be on the description of the video. You will get all those 5 tutorials on your inbox. The last thing is that all the products that I use are as well on the description of my video, so check it out. And my online store is www.miranda.stampinup.net. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.